Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's going on? I want to talk about this whole Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao situation. You know, reports came out that the Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao fight fell through. You know, they say they couldn't get the budget. The money wasn't there. Basically, there was supposed to be some investors putting up the money for the fight. Whatever. Man, I told y'all that fight wasn't going to happen to begin with. Now, yes, Terence Crawford, he did want the fight. He wanted to make that fight. That's everybody know Terence Crawford wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. But we had already got whiff and wind that Manny Pacquiao was going to fight Mikey Garcia. That's the fight that they really pushing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? This whole Manny Pacquiao and Terence Crawford thing, it was all bullshit from the start. And what I wanted to address in this video, you know, now they talking about Manny Pacquiao talking about possibly fighting Errol Spence Jr. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on, dog. Like, I told y'all a long time ago, bro. They got me a year ago. You know what I'm saying? About a year ago, I had hopes that Manny Pacquiao would fight Errol Spence. I thought it was a possibility, but that was me being a naive boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? But look, motherfuckers can't be this naive no more, bro. Manny Pacquiao is not fighting Errol Spence. He's not fighting Terence Crawford. Period. That fight was never going to happen. You dig what I'm saying? What I wanted to address, though, was everybody coming down on Terence Crawford talking about, you know, it's a lie out there saying that Terence Crawford, he didn't sign the contract. There wasn't no contract to sign. It wasn't no contract to sign. Who was going to fund the fight? You know, Bob Arum wasn't going to pay nobody, wasn't going to pay Manny Pacquiao no $40 million. Come on, bruh. Y'all motherfuckers that dumb. You know Bob Arum not paying Pacquiao no $40 million. And then the so-called investors that was supposed to put up the money for the fight, they never even agreed to the shit. The shit was never really a real thing, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, boxing fans have gotten so thirsty for fights that people believe any damn thing. You dig what I'm saying? But everybody trying to come down on Terence Crawford talking about he ducking Manny Pacquiao and he didn't sign a contract, bruh. Like, stop that. Now, we know that Terence Crawford has put himself in terrible positions when it comes to being able to make big fights, or the lack of securing big fights for his career and his resume. We know that is Terence Crawford's history and his background. But let's not pretend like we don't all know that Terence Crawford wants to fight Manny Pacquiao, and he probably would have took a very low percentage just to get that fight on his resume because he really wants that fight. He been trying to fight Manny Pacquiao for damn near 5 years. Come on, bro. Y'all really believe that there was really an opportunity for Terence Crawford to fight Manny Pacquiao and he turned it down? What's the alternative? To fight Sean Porter? The fight that most of us want to see. We want to see Terence Crawford against a solid top welterweight guy like a Sean Porter, you know, and in preparation for an Errol Spence possible undisputed showdown. That's what most of us want to see, but that's the alternative. We know Terence Crawford he don't really fancy the idea of fighting Sean Porter. He wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. We all know that. So why would he turn down a Manny Pacquiao fight? Like, bro, Manny Pacquiao was never going to fight Terence Crawford, period. He was never going to do it. The money ain't there, and he's not going to win. Point blank, period, bro. Like, come on, dog. Everybody's so quick to jump on Terence Crawford talking about he ducking Manny Pacquiao. Why the fuck would Terence Crawford duck Manny Pacquiao? Why? A fight that he has a 70 to 80% chance of winning. Why the fuck would Terence Crawford duck Manny Pacquiao, bro? It makes no sense. Why? Come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. People really out here, they really done made a whole lie trying to throw salt on this man's name Yeah, I want Terence Crawford to come to his senses and go ahead and try to make this Sean Porter fight, but that ain't on Terence Crawford. That's on Sean Porter. He the mandatory. He can make Terence Crawford fight him if he want to. That ain't on Terence Crawford. As a champion, you don't chase no motherfucking mandatory. It's the mandatory job to make sure he get the fight. He the one that want the belt. Terence Crawford already got the belt. What the fuck he gonna chase Sean Porter for? Sean Porter need to be enforcing the mandatory so he can force Terence Crawford to fight him. The fact that Sean Porter not doing that lets me know that he really don't give a damn about fighting Terence Crawford or not. So, bruh, well, why would Terence Crawford duck Manny Pacquiao? Bruh, y'all gotta stop with these lies, man. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Terence Crawford will stop Manny Pacquiao, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao knows this. Freddie Roach knows this. Bob Arum knows this. And he know he can't even pay Manny Pacquiao. And now they talking about Manny Pacquiao gonna fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence trying to be undisputed, man. He gonna fight Ugas. Fox is gonna announce their card, and it's gonna be Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas in a unification match. Come on, bruh. Now y'all believe Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao gonna fight all of a sudden? Now that Manny Pacquiao don't have the belt, he could have fought Errol Spence when he had the WBA belt. Now all of a sudden he don't have the belt. Now he want to fight Errol Spence. Bro, what sense do that make? Come on now. Ain't shit Manny Pacquiao can do for Errol Spence right now. That fight is that ship has gone. That shit is sailed. It's over with. That fight ain't gonna happen. There's no reason for it to happen. I don't want to see Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. He ain't got no belt no more. So that shit don't interest me. I want to see Undisputed. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Bro, y'all got to stop believing all this bullshit they be selling y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Who is Terence Crawford going to fight next? We know it ain't Manny Pacquiao. I hope it is Sean Porter. But who the hell is Terence Crawford gonna fight next? And quit talking about he ducking Manny Pacquiao, bro. That shit don't even make no sense, man. Contender regime, boxing, I'll holler at y'all boys, man.